guys, and welcome to our latest monthly mindset session. This month I want to plant some seeds with you, and I want to plant some seeds about your nervous system, on how you're balancing it out. So what you take and what you give, bring it together. The easiest way to explain your nervous system, it is your energy system on the inside. It's kind of like our engine that keeps us going. It's the simplest way. So there's 4 different sections that we work with within our nervous system. So we have our state of flow, and then we have our fight, flight, and freeze. So we have our parasympathetic, and then we have our sympathetic. So sympathetic meaning fake energy. So what we want to do, and what I wanted to talk to you about today is in regards to what are you doing to give back to your energy system? What are you doing to give back to yourself? So it's easy to take and take and take and take, but what are you doing to refill your energy system back up? What are you doing to put the petrol back into the system of the engine that we need to run on? So think about having that one friend or that person in your life that comes to you constantly wanting something. Let's go for coffee, and then you pay, which you don't mind. Let's go for a walk, but you meet them. Or can I borrow that top? Can I do this? Can I have this? I want this. Can you do this for me? Can you do da-da-da-da? And it goes on. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel when that person keeps coming to you and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking? When you have asked them to help you out with your kids, maybe once, and they said no. Or you have asked them to do something for you and they've said no. How does that make you feel about that person? Now let's just relay that little story, that little metaphor back to ourselves, because that's exactly what we're doing to ourselves when we take and take and take and take and don't give back. So let's talk about sickness for a moment. A lot of people have been a little bit crook lately. There's been a few super bugs going around, along with COVID still kicking around. So obviously that's the best thing about COVID is it's making us rest. It's making us shut everything down for 7 days and rest. Stay home and rest. Same as when we were kids. If we were sick in my house, you had to stay in bed all day if you didn't go to school. You had to stay home and rest. But yet as we become older and older, that rest seems to go out the window. That rest, that give back to yourself, goes out the window. So what do you think it is that you can do for yourself this week and over the next 4 weeks of this month that you can do to give back to yourself? How do you balance it out? What does that look like for you? I ran a workshop, a ladies' day retreat, many years ago. I think this was back when Soph was only a little baby. And there was a lady that came in and she spoke to us, and she spoke about dialing up and dialing down. And I know I still have one client who still uses this. When you're dialing up on something, what are you dialing down with? Because you can't run, you can't red line the whole time. You need to keep the nice balance. So for me, going into comp week was 2 weeks ago, and I came down with a head cold. I missed training sessions, and there was a few other things going on. The best thing I did for myself, as much as it killed me and as much as I just wanted to grab the barbell and pretend like everything was fine, was to rest, was to stop, because my body was telling me, sending me signals through my snot to stop and rest. So what signals does your body send you is another really good question. Do you know when you're about to be run down? Do you know how to counteract that? Or do you just pop some pills and then keep going? So the simple things that we can focus on today that we can do daily, and it's just getting drilled into us over and over and over again, which is absolutely fantastic. Sleep. Are you getting sleep? Not just sleep, are you getting good quality sleep? Do you have a nighttime routine? What's the nighttime routine? You know, when you brush your teeth, I like to I like to start turning the lights off and just have one light going, and then just start shutting the rooms down, shutting the house down, and start to tell myself that it's time. So I find if I sit and watch TV with the lights on, it takes me longer to go to sleep. So I like to shut the house down as part of my nighttime routine. I like to brush my teeth about an hour before I go to bed. For many reasons. A, I like clean teeth. B, it stops me eating as well and wanting those little snacky foods because my teeth are cleaned. That's a command, that's a signal for me to get ready for bed. I get into bed and I do a nighttime meditation. And I lay there. It's a Nidra Yoga one, which is absolutely fantastic. I change through them. Sometimes I just have some really nice, relaxing frequency music playing to help me relax, to help me wind down, to help me stop thinking. I like it when Josh jumps into bed and it tells us to lay still. So it's all these little things that help me sleep better at night. So sleep. Hydration. Hydration is really hard this time of year. I get it. My hand is up. I support you on that. And I stand with you. Something that I've started doing is I bring out a bigger water bottle out into the gym when I work, and I have a cup. Because obviously for me at the moment, drinking out of a drink bottle is just not doing it, not cutting it. So now I drink out of a glass. Drink out of a plastic tumbler actually. So then I'm able to get more water in. It's easier to get in. I don't have to think about it. It's measured. I know how much I'm getting. Eating. Are you eating clean? This time of year, we are looking for warmer foods. We're looking for warmer foods because we're cold. So we're looking for heavier stews, soups, that kind of thing. As opposed to in summer, we prefer the salad. Are you staying as clean as you can? Do you just need to Google some recipes on how to make a stew without using all the preservatives from a packet? Then there's also movement. How do you move? How do you like to move? What's important to you? Coming to the gym, going for a walk, walking in the sunshine when we get it. So whatever you do, it's got to work for you. So just remember, if you've got a lot of stresses in your life at the moment, stress from family, work, kids, social, all of that, just remember, if you're finding stress up here, you need to find something down here to counteract that. You can't be running up here at the same time. So find something that will help keep you calm and relaxed and help you give back to yourself in whichever way that is to you. If you want to take some moment and just pause the clip and just write down what will work for you this month, or set some intentions for this month. This month, my intention is to give back to myself because I am worthy.